what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
What is your similarities with KJ? I think I said, did I say that? I have a bunch of similarities, I think. I think one of my similarities as well is speaking before thinking. I think that's one trait that KJ has. And I think other similarities is like kind of like the OCD one, like need to have orders and thing. I think that comes from me as a Kong. Well, hello KJ and chat today. I have a question. How did you and Benji get to know each other? Was it when you entered the Vagos? No. First time I met Benji, he was a part of the BBMC. He was the second in command in BBMC, and we had a war with them, and we fucked them up. And I didn't know him that well until he started dating the Vagos girl. In 2.0, he started dating one of the girls in the Vagos. I forgot her name. It was back in the 2.0. He started dating a Vagos girl, and he started hanging out a little bit with us. And we basically saved his life after Dundee threw a nade on him. That's how he became a Vagos. And I think Benji and KJ, I think they like, how should I put this? They were like yin and yang, you know, like he's like this loud ass motherfucker, funny guy. KJ is like this low tone, serious Pepega guy. Both people like to have fun. Both are speaking their mind. And Violet, yeah, it was Violet, yeah. That's when I really started to get to know Benji. Where do you want to travel next? Where do I want to travel? I want to travel to Bali, you know, like a holiday. But where am I gonna travel next? Next travel is going to Sweden, to Jönköping, to DreamHack. That's the next travel. What made me start role-playing? So we were playing some games on my computer, and I think we were, I don't know, back in the days I was playing a lot of CSGO and League of Legends. We were sitting there one day and we were watching some role players from US, and I tried to apply for the server and I couldn't, you know, because I didn't know what this was. And what made me start to roleplay was me personally. I always liked movies, theater, like stuff like that, you know. I watch a lot of series, like kind of like acting, but never like pursued anything like IRL of being kind of like an actor. And I think roleplay was a way of getting something, you know, out of it. And when I started roleplaying on Norwegian, I pretty quick became pretty good at it, because most of the people who was roleplaying, they were roleplaying themselves. Like they were roleplaying like, this is me, my name is Björn, my name is Hans, and they would talk with a normal voice and doing all this shit, while I was trying to make a story. I was watching a lot of, like back in the days, I was watching a lot of Lord Kibben. Like before Lord Kibben became big, he was sitting on like 200 to 400 viewers, and I was watching him when I didn't roleplay, and I used everything I saw from him into the Norwegian scene, you know, like heist and stuff like that. What about your love life, Super Red? I've been single for a long time, man. I've been single. My love life is, yeah, not good. Not good. I can tell you that much. What do you love about where you live? What do you dislike about where you live? I dislike about where I live that I cannot go out when I want and buy what I want when I want it. Everything, my stores in the place I live is closing 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. And the last place who serves food closes as well 10 p.m. Then everything is shut down, basically to the next morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. What do I love about the place I live? Man, the view, the freshness, the ability to just, I can just walk out, jump into my car, 5 minutes later I'm on the mountain, on a lake where I can fish. You can telt with me and I can just put it up there. I can sleep there overnight and go back home again. I love that I know everybody, and at the same time I hate that. Do people from your town know you're a big shot streamer? No, they don't. There's a few people know that I do this. Not many. My parents knows, and my brother knows, and not many know. Like some of my friends knows, and my colleagues at work know. I think most of the people maybe have some kind of clue of that I'm a streamer and I make some money off this, but yeah, I'm not big flashing no as well. Do you want to stream full-time yet? Yeah, if I was able to, I would love to stream full-time. I've been thinking as well of trying, you know, like take half a year or a year off work and just stream, you know, try that. It's been going in my mind, you know, why not? Life is too short for, you know, regrets. You should just jump in it and do it, you know. So basically what I've been doing, I've been saving up, you know, like a buffer. So basically, okay, I can put it like this. For me at the moment, 3.0 was a boom. Before 3.0, I was sitting here with 15 to 30 viewers, okay? Usually Norwegian people who was showing some love to me. I was a small motherfucking guy. After 3.0, everything blew up, you know? You guys are here. Coke or Pepsi? Coke. And at this moment, my biggest focus right now, I'm trying to get everything done before 4.0. To like have like I've talked to my mods. I'm so blessed with so many great mods and so many great people in the community that are willing to, you know, they want to see me succeed, you know, and I'm very happy. And I'm trying my best to make everything ready for 4.0. So when 4.0 hits, you know, like we have, you know, the foundation, then let's see 4.0 can like push us, you know, in the right direction. Do you think you ever will play a cop? I would love to play a cop. But my thought process is, like I always said, and I will say it again. My point of view of a healthy server is a healthy police force. Because in my mind, the police force are the thread that holding the server together. If you have a bad police force, you have a bad server. That's how I look at it. Criminals will always be criminals, but you need to have people who work in the police force who have strong mindset that can handle the bullshit and handle everything. Because if you have a good police force, you have a healthy, well-working server. And of course, you know, as a criminal, you should try to help out with that as well. But yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna be a cop, I need to put my time and effort into it, because I think there's too many people just want to be a cop to get some content, free content of big streamers out there. And I feel like I care more about the server than I feel about getting to be a cop and can roleplay with some big criminals, you know? So that is how I look at it. I think it's a very important role for the server, and I don't think everybody should just jump in to be a cop because you want to be a cop. It's more. How do you feel about the GG war? GG war was one of the best wars I've been in. It was great, all true. There was no toxicness, like maybe a little bit here and there, but it's like dumb people will always be there. And if you as a streamer gonna complain about the few dumb motherfuckers, I would much rather talk about a lot of the love from the other people instead. A lot of people jumping in and showing, you know. That is great. What should people really see if traveling to Norway? If you travel to Norway, like, of course you have the normal thing. Like, if you travel to Norway, Oslo is the capital of Norway. You should go and see, you know, the King's Palace and stuff like that. But I think as well, if you travel to Norway, me personally, if I was a tourist in my own country, I will go to the north of Norway. And maybe in the winter time. It's pure fucking dark up there, but you have the northern light, you have the fishing abilities, and you have like a snow hotel and stuff like that. And in the summertime as well, I think I would go north. The west coast of Norway or north, I think. West coast, you have a lot of mountains. You have a lot of historical buildings. It depends on what you like. I don't think you travel to Norway to travel to watch the cities, you know? If you travel to Norway, I think you should drive, actually. Have you ever cried actually over something that happened to KJ? Yeah. I have. I cried a little bit when I left the Vagos. And I think, yeah, when thing gets too real, too close to reality, when a roleplay arc becomes too close to reality, or let's say something that happened to you in like real life, and you get into a roleplay scenario and this feels too real. It feels like you've been part of this before, and it comes back like the memory of something that happened to you in reality. Yeah. I've been having some rough times sometimes where I've been like, I need to be quiet now because it gets too intense, you know? When your adrenaline or emotions are working around, you know, like, because you're role-playing, you're only a human, and sometimes you need to, you know, oh man, oh, you need to like, you know, like I turn down the volume, and then it's like, okay, we're back, you know? What is your other favorite games? Well, right now it's not many things. It's not many things, but I've been playing a lot of CSGO with the boys, and I play a little bit of FPS games. I'm not good at it, but my favorite game, I don't know. I'm looking forward for... I like to play games like this, basically, but I haven't played it in a long time. What's the name of it? Like building stuff, you know? Age of Empires, building stuff, City Skyline, building stuff. Like I like games like that very much. But I play a lot of FPS games. So at the moment I'm playing, okay, you can see it, but I play a lot of Valorant and CSGO at the moment with the boys. Rust, I'm not... Rust was fun, but Rust is not my game. Yeah. How do you shake off RP to not impact your real life? How do I shake off roleplay, not impact my real life? I think it comes down to how you build up your character. You need to have a distance from yourself and the character. I think people who cannot shake off the roleplay or feel like they're getting attacked is the people who the character is basically themselves. For me, it's changing the voice. It's a distance from my character, you know? It's just my character. Having some trait on my character that is not me, and understanding. Yeah. Have a bigger understanding of like people are attacking your... I think it's like a mindset. But on that word, I've been in roleplay arcs where I've been going to sleep, I've been thinking about the arc, and I've been thinking about how to continue the roleplay. I've been thinking about which direction I should take KJ in. What's the best, like, I can see a scenario, for example, we can take, you know, like the Ash and KJ. I've been thinking, you know, what's best for KJ? What is the best OC? What is smartest for KJ to do? What is the dumbest KJ can do here? What can bring the roleplay on, and what is the most natural thing for KJ in the spot where KJ is to continue? And I can try to play out those different scenarios to see like, where is this leading? Would you ever try out Red Dead Redemption RP? Yeah, I would love to try out Red Dead Redemption RP, basically. But I'm waiting for the Nopixel server to come up. Anyone you haven't had the chance to roleplay at all with that you would love to? Anyone that I haven't had the chance to roleplay that I would love to roleplay with? I think I roleplay with almost everybody in small and big. I don't know per se, but I would I actually I wish that I had a little bit more chance to roleplay with maybe Dashmendi, you know, like with his Brian Knight character. His police, like I love his roleplay, and he's very good at roleplaying. I wish back in the days I had more roleplay with Nino. Maybe that's why. What were your favorite subject in school? History. My favorite subject has always been history and geography, I think, maybe. Like history, kind of like what's going around the world, politics, a little bit of that. I'm a little bit invested in that shit. Last question, Kong. What's your favorite thing about your chat community? Oh, what's your favorite? I don't think there is one thing that's favorite about my chat and my community. I think the big thing about you guys, and my favorite thing, is that you guys shows love, you know? Appreciation of roleplay. You appreciate good roleplay. You don't judge. You can be angry at KJ, and I think that's Gucci. I think an invested viewer is always good, you know? Well, what the fuck is KJ doing? Not attacking me as a roleplay, but letting me roleplay it out and enjoy it. But at the same time, you guys are so loving and caring and care about everybody, that everybody has well-being, and I think it's a good environment of people. If you're sad or happy, it doesn't matter. When you come in here, you know, it's always people here to take care of you. Yeah, we hate KJ but love Kong. Yeah, I think that's one great thing. I've been trying to work on that for a long time, you know, and always said it before as well. Like, you can be angry at KJ, you can like what KJ doing, you can discuss what KJ is, but don't try to change my way of role-playing my character. And you guys have always been up to that, you know, and that's what I love about you guys, because you guys like you guys like the story. Seaside a lot bigger and better than you thought it could be when you left the Vagos. Yeah, brother, I think so. I never dreamed that. I thought we will be like kind of like an off gang on the side, you know. I knew we were able to do shit, but I thought we will be not as strong and getting that powerful as we've gotten. I think we're doing something right in Seaside, and we let everybody shine, and we're not poaching people per se, but the room is always open, and we kind of like roleplay Seaside as a retirement home from Southside Gangsters, so it's a cool way of people to get in. You guys thought about any... What is KJ on lately? He's really amped it up with Mari. The real answer, KJ is just responding to the level he's getting. This is on you, Chandra. This is on Mario, okay? This is on your character. I locked it to interacting, yeah. No, I don't know. I think KJ is just reacting to what's happening, and he knows, like, I don't know, I think this is kind of like the friendly vibe they have, you know? They're friends, and they kind of like joking around. Yeah, I don't know. I think from my point of view as the role player, oh, I've been Uno reversed. Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, pushing the boundaries maybe. I don't know. We got to see KJ in a whole new light. Yeah, it's a whole new light of KJ, yeah. It's kind of like a little bit fun. And I think from my point of view as the role player, I'm just trying with my character to push a little bit boundaries and see where it leads to, you know? Where are we pushing too far? Where do we need to step back? And
what's good?
I know this is one. Look at this.
It's KJ time, you know me. There are two meanings to KJ time. One is when I shoot and the other is for a good time, ready to come through.